Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you.
Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning, babe.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Marissa, and today's video, my hair is crazy, oh my gosh. Today's video is going to be kind of like a tip on how to study for midterms, because this week is midterms, so I have midterms today when I'm posting this video on Thursday, and I have them on Friday. And I just kind of wanted to give like tips and tricks on how you can study for midterms and hopefully do good. I might not do good on my Southeast Asia midterm. If you watch my last vlog, you would know why. Tip number one is obviously take notes. So I do take notes on my computer, or for my online classes, since I have to watch a lecture on my computer, I just write them all down in like a notebook. So this is all for my Southeast Asia class, yeah. So either just take them however you feel benefits you. I really like writing them down. I feel like I process it more and like remember it more when I write it down, or if I type it out. So you can also type your notes out on your computer and like print them. So you can always do that. So the second tip is read the books that the teachers assign. And what the heck's that? Ew. Definitely read the books that your teachers assign, because there might be questions on the midterm or even the final exam that come from the books. I do have reading assignments for my Asia class in this book. So I do have to read some chapters, which some of the questions relate back to the book and the content. Same with the fashion class. This isn't necessary in my fashion class, but I bought it anyways because she told us after the fact. But if I still want to go more in depth and clearly understand, I can just go from the chapters, because she pulls information from the chapters anyways on her PowerPoints. And this is also really good to help me with my brand. But anyways, for studying purposes, definitely read the book, because if you don't quite understand what the lecture is talking about, then maybe the book might help you. And if you have the book, and if it's online, your midterms, usually it is, you can just use the book for the answers. Like if you need help, you can look in the book. A little cheat sheet. The third tip for studying for midterms is don't wait until the last day. I've been studying all week, especially for my Southeast Asia class. I've been spending more time on that than my fashion class, because I'm not doing so hot in this class right now, and I really need a good grade. So yeah, I'm hoping I get a good grade. I don't know. But definitely don't wait till the last minute, because you're not really going to learn anything, because there's a lot to learn, especially with midterms. They cram everything in, and I know that some classes go really, really fast. So I have literally like pages and pages. Oh, it's still going. This is just all from August to now. Okay, of notes for my Southeast Asia class. So if I were to like wait last minute, I wouldn't even like know where to start. I wouldn't even remember all this information. I mean, I still kind of don't memorize all of it, but I kind of have a grasp on stuff, hopefully. This is like a little harder of a class, and I'm not interested in it, so it is a little bit hard to study for when you're not interested. But I started this week to make sure I'm ready for Friday, and hopefully I am. Also, with not doing it last minute, we do have a 900-word essay we have to do in the 40 minutes, and we were able to write it beforehand. So if you're one of those people like, oh, I can just do it like during the quiz and you think you'll have enough time, don't. Because it took me like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, to write a 900-word essay on a country in Southeast Asia and what's changed from history and what hasn't changed. So don't wait last minute to do your stuff. Be prepared for when the exam happens. That way you can just copy and paste your essay in there, done. and you can focus more on the questions that you really don't understand. Also, if you wait last minute, you're gonna like pull an all-nighter and you're not gonna sleep, and then you're not gonna do good on the midterm, and it's not a good idea. So just prepare yourself. That's a really big tip, is to prepare yourself. Are we on tip number 5? Tip number 4? 1 was take notes. 2, read the books. 3, be prepared. Okay. Tip number 4, that's so funny. So tip number 4 is print out your notes. And why I say print out your notes, you don't need to, but if you're like me, I want to, because when I'm writing notes and the teacher's going super fast, like in my fashion class, she puts on a slide, literally is like this. So here's the slide, she goes, ready, new slide's up. Yeah, so this is the slide, blah, 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 and then turns it off, and it's like nobody can write a whole page in 1 minute. Like, what? So, actually like 1 second. So why I print them is because I'm writing super, super fast, and then I can't read my handwriting. So hopefully I type it out usually. I usually take notes on my computer and then print them so that way I can like use them on the exam. But for like my Southeast Asia class, I went ahead and typed it out and printed it so that way I'm not scattering through pages and like wondering like, okay, wait, can I read that word? Because I need to go fast. I don't have time to like sit there and really analyze what the word is saying. And that way, and also I like categorize everything, so that way everything is nice and organized, and yeah. Tip number 5 is definitely go on Quizlet. Quizlet has a wide variety of studying tools and like flashcards, so people like, normal people like us, students, go on there and make flashcards for their classes, for what school they go to, and usually it's public, so if you just type in like ASU, FSH 125, usually there's probably a bunch of like quizzes or flashcards, I should say, that kids have made that can definitely help you out. I use that all the time, especially for like my art class, studying for those exams that I have like every week. It's super helpful. And tomorrow is actually my last day of that class, which is really cool. It was like a 7-week class. Tip number 6 is make flashcards. You can do that on Quizlet as well, like I said before. But if you're the type of person like me, I have to write everything out in order to really learn it. So if you want to make flashcards, if you're in like a science class or an anatomy class or something that you need to know definitions, definitely use flashcards, because those will be like really, really helpful, and you can like quiz yourself and study that way. And that has actually really helped me in college, and in high school I used flashcards, and girl, it was great. The last tip is don't stress and just be prepared. So just don't stress yourself over these midterms. It's not going to make or break your life. I mean, it could, but like, it really doesn't. You can always drop the class if you have a bad grade. I know that taking a W on your transcript isn't very good, especially if you're going to law school or grad school or anything like that, but it's better than having a low GPA, because I know that those type of schools after college definitely look at your GPA in college, and so that kind of matters. So don't stress it, just try your best, do your best, that's all that matters. And like, I'm an A and B student, so I never get C's, I never get D's, like on my actual like report card or like final grade. But the Southeast Asia class, I do currently, I think, have a D, and it's kicking my butt. And I honestly might drop it after the midterm if I don't do very good on it. I'm hoping to get like a 70 or better. Hopefully that could bring my grade up. Hopefully I can get that shiz up to a C, and I will be satisfied. But if I can't, then I'm gonna talk to my advisor and see what my options are, and hopefully replace this elective next year over summer with something a little bit more easier, because this class I can't guys. Watch my last vlog of me ranting about it and you'll understand why I can't. Okay, it's stupid. So just don't stress, try your best, and you will do just fine. If not, drop the class and call it a day. I mean, you're really paying for your education, so I don't know why it matters if I drop a class or not, right? So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Comment down below if you want to see more college series type of videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.